So the next mission for the queen bee is I should bring her 50 cobwebs.
You are back, as I knew you would be. Do you carry the cobwebs?
I think I have 50. Give 50.
You have done well. The ethereal cobwebs are now mine.
Now I have to bring her 250?
You've earned it.
Give 100. Give 100. Give 50.
You have done well.
There it goes. Now she wants 500.
The ethereal cobwebs are now mine.
How many do I have? That's a
earned
lot.
it.
I only have 10 more. Okay.
Go now.
I need more cobwebs. What? I got some rewards. What rewards did I get? Queen's Honey restores 100% health, mana, and stamina. Damn. That's a full heal. Or a full restore. Okay, we have to get a lot more cobwebs. That's gonna take a minute. There's no way to get it quick. I think that... Wait, no, I still have a little bit more area to explore. No, I guess that's it, because all this is mountains. And then up here. But I have this area to explore right over here. So let's fast travel over here. Where's that? Here it is, the fast travel point. I still want to explore this stuff up in here. Let's start right here. And then we'll make our way through this way. Can I? Yeah, there's my marker. Is there something here? Oh, it's a skeleton. Ow, who wasn't supposed to hit me? There's my marker. We got a couple people over here. Oh, red caps. There we go. Oh, question mark. What is this question mark? Another shrine. Nice. Good stuff. I saw a bandit camp right here. You're dead. Your turn.
What you are made of.
Nope.
Back to your hovel, coward.
Stop it. Parsley, tincture, arrows. Let's take their stuff. They don't need it anymore. Oh, spell singer stuff. Let's look at what that does. Mana regen. Spell power by 30%. Mana, max mana. Max mana by 20. Spell power by 15%. It's pretty good. What's my weight? I got plenty of room. That's the one thing with playing a mage or archer is that you won't have as much carrying capacity. Potato. Okay, that's done. Take their fish. Okay, so I've been that way. I want to come this way. Let's get to that road. More red caps down there. I leveled up too. More strength. Gonna be so strong. Perception. Let's do this one just so I can get to the increased damage. Increased crit damage will be good. Hello, red caps. Crap. Keep missing. Got him. Nice, full health. Okay, I can take away my marker now. Oh, it already disappeared? No, it's over here. We're good. Stick to the road. We haven't been over here.
We have company.
Archer. Why don't you come on over here?
We'll make short work of you. You're no match for our band. Your road ends here.
Oh, crap.
I'll make you pay.
There we go. Crap. Got him. There we are. Give me your goodies.
Your road ends here.
Oh, crap. It almost shot me. There we go, quick and easy. Move away from the arrows. That's a lot of potatoes. How to get those.
You're no match for our band.
Sharpening stone, pork. Hello. There we go. More arrows. Alright, let's come up here. I have been here. Yeah, I have been here. I think. It looks kind of familiar. The mill. Yeah, I've been here. I just haven't been over there. How do I get over there? The road I'm looking for, I think, is over this way. Yeah, I'm missing it. And there's another deer. Is this it?
Who goes there?
Pretty sure this is the road I was looking for.
Your wealth is ours.
Pretty easy. Alright, let me... Can I remove this? Custom marker. Remove. There. Now I'm on the right path. There's an animal over here. There we go. And then there's something to fight right here in the fog. Got him. Mistling. No wonder it's so misty. Alright, let's try this. Now this guy, can I make to him in time? No. See, look, he's already running too far away, and the stage is almost done. Yep, pathetic, of course. I don't have enough time to do it. Yeah, see, I haven't been over here. Have I? I mean, I haven't gotten that. I've been up there. But I don't remember this village here. Did I come here? Where others would waver, Locke embraced the madness that led him to numerous triumphs. He loyally fought under the banner of Sewell Firstfoot. At the end of his life, he met a madman's death, charging alone into enemy forces. A final, brave act that brought precious time for his comrades. Two-handed up. Yeah, I haven't come here. Blueberries. It's a lot of deer. This is for me failing that trial. It's not fair for melee users. There's like an under part there too. Wolf's Pell, I don't care about that. Feathers, why not? They don't weigh anything. Are there any goodies here? There's a carrot and butter. I like that. Flame resin. I can sell it. Venison. Ah, very sneaky. There's a tower here with a potato. I'm kind of curious what is over here. More children's statues that are creepy. More deer. There's one. The other deer fled. Okay, see, yeah, I've been here. So it's just another pathway to get here. The flowers that are glowing look pretty nice, though. Alright, now that it's in the evening, I should be able to find more foes that have that ethereal cobweb. Can't believe I need 500 of that stuff. That's a lot of cobweb. Did I even look in this house? Oh, it's my little guy. Okay. Let's hug the side of this mountain. Continue going through here. It's a bear and a deer. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh, crap. There's something else over here. Just die. Yeah, now it's the night. So now I'm getting the cobwebs from everything that I kill. Okay, let's continue going this way. Another deer. There we go, finally. What do we have here? Oh, these guys again. As a reward, Bandry, Numi's knowledge and power guided King Arthur and his knights during the Age of Conquest. Or as a Reverend Bandry. Her calm counsel shone as a beacon for the Round Table, aiding in securing the kingdom's future. Praise her memory. That's magic. Oh, I try to hit him. What was that ringing sound? Okay, all this is fresh and new. Anything here? There's another animal. Wolf. I got an heirloom and armor. Hitting a target has 5% to restore 5 health. 5% chance. It's not that much. Hello. Get inside here. Got it. Okay, I haven't been here. There's a question mark. Ancient cave. Where? Is it below me? No, here. Whoa. Mistbearer Den.
There's nothing for you here, Wanderer. The doors are closed. And if I couldn't open them, you won't either.
You don't know that. Who are you?
Tyrannus of the Thoid tribe, Dalriata. And you?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Great minds think alike. And apparently they're drawn to the same places. If you're set on going further, you'll need every bit of life force you have. A curse for killing a member of the Thoid tribe could take half of it.
So what is this place?
I thought that since you're here, you'd know what lies behind these stone doors.
Nope, just stumbled upon it. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Many have tried. I thought I was worthy, but I keep failing. I've been camped here for 3 moons. There's no life for me outside this cave. If I can't get through, this is where my story ends.
And if I open these doors, what awaits me?
A meeting.
What will I meet?
It is death and magic. It draws its power from the ancient mist. Of those who went hunting for it, only a scant few ever returned to their tribes. Look for the mist, and in the mist for antlers and an evil eye. They say its feet don't touch the ground. Though those are the words of the madman who somehow survived an encounter with it. We call them the Mist Bearers.
You want to hunt a Mistbearer.
Everyone from Thoid wants to face one of those wraiths. And I'd love to get my hands on one of their corpses. Those are priceless and can be used for strong magic. If you manage to slay the Mistbearer, I'll pay you in gold for everything you bring back. At least I'll get something out of this pointless mission.
Okay.
Then maybe I'll invite you to further collaboration.
Collaboration, what do you mean?
Return alive and you'll find out. Good luck, Wanderer. May fate be kinder to you than it has been to me.
Let's give it a try. Let's save it. We have to defeat a Mistbearer. Ooh. Dead. Oh, that's you. Keep hearing noises and I turn and it's just that guy coming towards me. Egg, tomato, butter, crab, moonshine, onion. What's this way? Pile of bones. Another pile of bones. Ooh, cobweb. There's another corpse eater. Peppermint. Of the fall of the gods, where is the All-Mother? Why does she not answer her worshippers' prayers? Has she abandoned her children to this land of pain and evil? Are the gods powerless, or do they simply bear ill will? Are they weak or cruel? I cannot answer such questions, nor will I pretend to understand divine judgments as priests and scholars do. Dwelling on these mysteries is futile. Instead, consider this. If the gods are not indifferent, where does that leave us? Some argue we must focus only on what we can change. They are right. Within every man lies a divine spark, a gift that grants him not just dominion over nature, but a duty to heal it. His greatest tool is the human intellect, capable of shaping reality itself. It's dead! Oh, we read that one. Oh, wait. This is different. The Marquise de Bais lifted her gaze to Liliana. She stared at her for a long moment, her eyes wandering lazily among the velvety path of the girl's slender legs and rounded hips. Her gaze rose to Liliana's cleavage, like a warm breath tracing the line of her neck before brushing over her swollen, ripe plums. Corner of the Marquise's lips lifted in a faint smile as she narrowed her eyes. What kind of work are you looking for? The Marquise asked, the timbre of her voice low and husky. There was something about it that made Liliana tremble. Oh, any kind, she replied. I can do anything. Anything, the Marquise wet her lips with her tongue. She stood up languidly, approaching Liliana so closely that she could feel her warm breath on her cheek. Are you obedient? Yes, my lady. Excellent, the Marquise purred. Then kneel. Liliana curtsied obediently and sank to her knees in the other woman's feet. She watched as the aristocrat lifted the edges of her puffy crimson dress. Her breath hitched as she saw what that hidden underneath the heavy skirt were only silk stockings and garters holding them up. Liliana's face and cleavage flushed with embarrassment as she gazed upon the Marquise' invitingly spread petals surrounded by soft bushes. The girl knew very well what was expected of her. We read the other one. That was a different one. In the very first part of the game. Is there anyone else? Another skeleton? You're too slow. Okay, we just kind of went around in a circle. So where is this thing at? It's in here, right? It's got to be. Peppermint. Peppermint. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let me save it just in case. One hit. Okay, let's make some of these fish oils. Garlic. Fish. Parsley. Apple wine. Apple wine sounds pretty good. Just die. Lettuce, ale. Spoiled meat. I don't want that. What's in the chest? Oh, too far. There we go. Not much, but we got our death skill up some more. Alright. Save it. Looks like we're getting close. Oh, this is way down. Let's scan the top portion first. More chests. Don't care about any of that. Hard chest. Got it. Starborn egg. Will that hatch? Nope. Weapons deal an additional 10% damage. My weapon already does 10% melee damage for each of the relics that I have on there. Let's see. Yeah. So it's the same thing. It's just, it's more broad. Just damage in general. But I prefer melee damage because I'm a melee character, so. And carrot, lettuce, parsley, rosemary, devil snare, daffodil, more chests. Another hard lock. Got it. Ooh, Eternal Guardian Seal. I think that's the second one I have of that. A Flaming Cloak. Increases max health by 3. Flaming Cloak slowly burns nearby enemies. Butter ale. Fish. Garlic fish oil. Parsley. That is inside the rock. Oh wait, is there something up there? I think I see another chest. Very sneaky. Word meat. What is that? Some kind of staff, I don't care. Well, let me check. Even though I'm a melee, maybe I'll do a playthrough some other time that's going to be a mage, who knows. I just want to make sure I look at everything. Alright, we checked all up here. So now we can go down. Nothing in these barrels. More skeletons. There goes one. There's another. Another! Ooh, cobweb. I need 500 of those. Cobweb. That's creepy. Alright, let's save it. We're pretty much there. Oh, this definitely looks like a boss fight arena. Boss fight arena. Let's go. Interact. There he is. The Mist Bearer. Are you friendly? Nope. Okay, keep going. There's multiple of them now. Which one's the right one? Oh, crap. Oh, it's not doing any damage. Why? Where are you going? Mistbearer, a shadow in the fog, a whisper carried by the wind. The Mistbearer is neither a beast nor man, but something far worse. Does not hunt for food or vengeance. It simply exists. A herald of the ancient mists, feeding on magic like life and the sanity of those who dare seek it. Even the druids knew little of its nature, and those who hunt it seldom return. The few who do speak in broad and broken words, their minds shattered, their eyes fall hollow. They tell of horns rising from the fog, of a gaze that pierces flesh and bone, of feet that never touch the ground. Some claim its remains hold power beyond measure, a prize worth the risk. Others believe a Mistbearer is death itself given form. Evil Eye locks mana 100% for 10 seconds. Thunderlash. Is there no like big old treasure or what? I know I get something from that guy for doing the quest. Yeah, I guess that's it. This is going to take me back out. Okay, that was simple enough. Let's go tell him the good news. Mistbearer's dead. That wasn't too bad. I guess we are now over leveled for Act 1. It's going to be interesting to see how much more difficult Act 2 can be. They're really going to have to ramp it up. Oh, there's a mushroom. Okay, let's get back out to the front. He said he had more quests for us, too. After we dealt with the Mistbearer. Hello.
You did it. Impressed.
It was easy.
I wish I'd been the one to face the Mistbearer, but I bow to the one who managed to slay it.
Here are the Mistbearer's remains.
Excellent. And here's your reward.
You meant the Alchemist Guild is still active?
The guild never stopped operating. At one point, we chose to work from the shadows, but we never ceased to exist. It wasn't the first time in Avalon's history that a group of ignorant fools, manipulated by politicians, needed a scapegoat. The Druids were the first target, and the plan was for the Alchemist's Guild to be next. We preferred to disappear on our own terms, but we still care about the fate of Avalon and its people.
A Dalriada could join a guild from Camelot?
Our guild was indeed formed in Camelot, but we fled from there long ago. The Thoid tribe is the only one that doesn't fear magic. The guild saw my potential and invited me into its ranks.
Yeah, I met someone else from the Thoid tribe. What's his name? Karov? What does One Eye think about you and your guild?
What does it matter what he thinks? He has his mission, the tribes have theirs, and I have mine. History is unfolding elsewhere, and the guild intends to secure a place in the front row. It doesn't matter who rules the south. The fate of all Avalon is at stake. If people wish to kill each other in the meantime, the guild won't stand in their way.
You mentioned something about further collaboration?
Yes, I did. With your courage, you've proven yourself a worthy candidate for the ranks of the Alchemist's Guild.
Oh, I could join the guild.
And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've felt this confident about a new guild member. So, if you're interested, I might have a few assignments for you.
Sure.
What do you say?
I'm in. Alright, tell me more about the guild.
We
Just
seek the
listen.
spark of life, the primal force that makes existence possible. We believe it holds the key to surviving the inevitable horrors that have already begun. There aren't many of us left, and our ranks remain hidden. You'll meet the others as you advance through the levels of initiation. Sometimes, though, we fall victim to our own secrecy. Some members delve too deeply into their research, or wander into dangerous places, and that often leads to trouble.
The inevitable horror? What do you mean?
The weirdness, of course. We know it's the source of all creation in Avalon, but not everyone can handle it. People fear the weirdness, so the weirdness creates nightmares. When we reach the primal source, the spark of life, we hope to tame it enough that it's no longer a threat. I only hope the other members haven't forgotten that this is our mission. Sometimes there are misunderstandings about our leaders' orders, and that can end badly.
What kind of trouble does the guild face?
Experiments that spiral out of control, or a misinterpretation of the meaning of life itself. Sometimes it's both. You'll understand in time. But first, I'd like you to do some reconnaissance for me. Consider it a warm-up. So, what's your choice?
I'm in. So what do I do now? What's my first task?
We have a valuable member, a researcher of the weirdness named Eckhart
I
from Connacht.
read his journals.
A very wise man. I have my own mission to complete, so finding out why he hasn't contacted us falls to you.
I think I already did
I'll
that.
mark his workshop on your map. If something unfortunate has happened to him, at the very least, recover his research.
I already did that.
Let's meet at the statue of the Morning Harpist in Connacht.
Oh, Kunak's in the next level. Next area. Okay, let's go get his research journals. I already saw them. One was under a bed, and one was nearby on a table. We had fought some bandits in that cave, I remember. Oh, and I also leveled up. Level up! More strength. Let's go perception and crit damage. Increase the chance of a critical hit up to 20% for every consecutive hit. Okay, that actually is pretty good. Can I talk to him? What do you know about Mistbearers?
Not much. I never encountered one myself, but I heard stories about them. Mistbearers, like most creatures on this island, emerged from the weirdness. They were always drawn to magic. The Druids believed they fed on it in some way. Merlin forbade his apprentices from hunting them. Druids were too valuable to our war effort to be distracted by such pursuits, and they were meant to carry on Merlin's legacy should he fall. What became of them after the war, I do not know.
Fuel? Fast travel? Oh, I don't have many cobwebs to fuel. I gotta be careful. I'm trying to get his journals. Oh, man. I don't even have the quest selected, I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, I found Eckhart's body. I should search for his journals. Oh, it's here. Oh, I shouldn't have did the fast travel. I just wasted 10 cobwebs. I forgot it's just right next to us. Lame. It's in this little hidden place that I almost missed. Should have checked the map before I did the fast travel. We definitely have to be able to come back here because after we get to Act 2, because that's a lot of cobwebs. Yeah, see, we already killed everybody in here. Let's get his journals. There's one. And where's the other one? 2. Okay, now we can go back. Nice and easy. Okay, there was a fast travel pretty close by, too. Oh, look, more cobwebs. So those things respawn the cobwebs, because I definitely got that one before. How much do I get from here? 10. Great. Where's the fast travel? Let's see. There's one down here. Is it this way? A little bit to the right. Right over here. There it is, I see it. Wait. We just have to go back to where he is. I guess I can go from here to here. That'll save me a little bit of time, I suppose. Maybe. Oh look, this respawned too. Good. I'm glad I did that. Another 10. Alright, and we go. Right? Is he inside? No, he's not inside. He's over here now. Oh, we have to meet him in Connacht. That's right. So that's why we can't even go over there. Alright, now we definitely have explored everything. So all this is going into Act 2. All this is Act 2. We got little islands here, but I don't think it's going to really yield much of anything. Yeah, I think we're good. So, where's my fire? That's not it. There's my fire. Fast travel. Oh wait, first let me get the quest up, I guess, so I can see where I'm going. A world to win. I gotta go fix that gong and do the ritual. Okay. These drowners always want to fight me. It's the same result every time. Alright. Time to gong. Here we go. I have the high ground. Is that thing moving? No, I don't think so. Maybe not. Oh, I'm floating up to it.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again.
I didn't say nothing. Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur? Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him. Welcome, old friend.
It's Arthur.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me. That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power led you back to this place. Even in this incomplete form.
Can Arthur really be bad if the King of the
Where should
Seas
I
is on
look
his side?
Myself. I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory. Yet, I don't know how. Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone. Not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend. Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength. Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur. Thank you, my friend. And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South.
Nice.
Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
So now we can wield Excalibur. Let's go grab it. I have to talk to Arthur as well at a bonfire. Seeing how long I can hold my breath. Alright. Bonfire time. Talk. You and the Lord of the Seas. You seem close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Leave. I like how my friend here just started hopping over here. Alright, let's fast travel. Back to the city. And let's grab Excalibur. Finally, we're worthy. I gotta sell stuff. I got a lot of armor. Sell. Sell Sting. Sell Ravencrest Executioner. Ooh. Blocking applies a buildup of chill. That's cool. Still like my stuff better. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get another upgrade. I'm really attached to my gear currently. Okay. Oh wait, did I sell the spell stuff? The armor? Yeah, I did not. What's it say? There we go. I have 10,948 gold. I think the house was 20,000 gold. Oh, it takes a lot of health. Oh no. Oh, I did it just barely, I think. Did I survive? Yes, I did it. The sword.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
We did it.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
I was a little bit behind there on the cutscene. King's power unlocked. You've gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking his hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's soul skill tree. Ooh, or visit bonfire. King's soul skill tree. Using King's soul, time slows down around you. Killing enemies restores a portion of King's soul. Ooh. Finishers restore 400% more soul. When using King Soul, your damage increases by 50% for each enemy killed. When using King Soul, you receive 50% less damage. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected to regenerate a portion of the King Soul. If it's fully charged, I'm going to use it when you'll take lethal damage. When using King Soul, you deflect all incoming projectiles. I think I'm going to do... I don't know about the finishers. Less damage is good. 50% less damage. Oh, I can't take that? In that case... let's do this one? No, it won't let me do either of them. So maybe I have to go to a bonfire to do it, because I don't see how I can use this point. Yeah. Huh. Now we'll go back here.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something.
You agreed to lie to your people about your role in all this.
I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
What?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
Does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Now we're ready to exit. Is that Caradoc?
Another piece of the king's soul
Yep.
reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
You didn't end like Sewell.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
Did you know Arthur? Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have.
He said macabre.
He
I
was
thought it was
desperate
just
to
macabre.
win, and desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar, even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
What do you mean clean up their mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals. Fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
If I'm going to fix this, I need to know where to start.
Start. You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The Menhir there is failing. The weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
I don't know who to trust, because this guy saved us from the prison, so if it wasn't him, we wouldn't ever have gotten out. But then if it wasn't for King Arthur, we would have died from the Red Death. It's too complicated. I don't know what to do. But I guess we'll continue that into Act 2, which I'm excited to explore and see what other adventures are waiting for us. So let's go ahead and fast travel to that gate. We'll get in there. Where is it? Right over here. There's the entrance to Act 2, to Kunacht. Let's go.